The Soul of Man by Ginzberg. The care which God exercised in fashioning every detail of the body of man is as naught in comparison with his solicitude for the human soul. The soul of man was created on the first day, for it is the Spirit of God moving upon the face of the waters. Thus, instead of being the last, man is really the first work of creation 17. This spirit, or to call it by its usual name, the soul of man, possesses 5 different powers. By means of one of them she escapes from the body every night, rises up to heaven, and fetches new life thence for man 18. With the soul of Adam, the souls of all the generations of men were created. They are stored up in a promptuary, in the 7th of the heavens, whence they are drawn as they are needed for human body after human body 19. The soul and body of man are united in this way. When a woman has conceived, the angel of the night, Layla, carries the sperm before God, and God decrees what manner of human being shall become of it, whether it shall be male or female, strong or weak, rich or poor, beautiful or ugly, long or short, fat or thin, and what all its other qualities shall be. Piety and wickedness alone are left to the determination of man himself. Then God makes a sign to the angel appointed over the souls, saying, "Bring me the soul so-and-so, which is hidden in paradise, whose name is so-and-so, and whose form is so-and-so." The angel brings the designated soul, and she bows down when she appears in the presence of God and prostrates herself before him. At that moment, God issues the command, "Enter this sperm." The soul opens her mouth and pleads, "O Lord of the world, I am well pleased with the world in which I have been living since the day on which thou didst call me into being. Why dost thou now desire to have me enter this impure sperm, I who am holy and pure, and a part of thy glory?" God consoles her. "The world which I shall cause thee to enter is better than the world in which thou hast lived hitherto, and when I created thee, it was only for this purpose." The soul is then forced to enter the sperm against her will, and the angel carries her back to the womb of the mother. 2 angels are detailed to watch that she shall not leave it, nor drop out of it, and a light is set above her, whereby the soul can see from one end of the world to the other. In the morning an angel carries her to paradise, and shows her the righteous, who sit there in their glory, with crowns upon their heads. The angel then says to the soul, "Dost thou know who these are?" She replies in the negative, and the angel goes on, "These whom thou beholdest here were formed like unto thee in the womb of their mother. When they came into the world, they observed God's Torah and his commandments, therefore they became the partakers of this bliss which thou seest them enjoy. Know also thou wilt one day depart from the world below, and if thou wilt observe God's Torah, then wilt thou be found worthy of sitting with these pious ones, but if not, thou wilt be doomed to the other place." In the evening the angel takes the soul to hell, and there points out the sinners whom the angels of destruction are smiting with fiery scourges, the sinners all the while crying out, "Woe! Woe!" but no mercy is shown unto them. The angel then questions the soul as before, "Dost thou know who these are?" And as before the reply is negative, the angel continues, "These who are consumed with fire were created like unto thee. When they were put into the world, they did not observe God's Torah and his commandments. Therefore have they come to this disgrace which thou seest them suffer. No, thy destiny is also to depart from the world. Be just therefore and not wicked, that thou mayest gain the future world." Between morning and evening the angel carries the soul around, and shows her where she will live and where she will die, and the place where she will be buried, and he takes her through the whole world, and points out the just and the sinners and all things. In the evening he replaces her in the womb of the mother, and there she remains for 9 months. When the time arrives for her to emerge from the womb into the open world, the same angel addresses the soul, "The time has come for thee to go abroad into the open world." The soul demurs, "Why dost thou want to make me go forth into the open world?" The angel replies, "Know that as thou wert formed against thy will, so now thou wilt be born against thy will, and against thy will thou shalt die, and against thy will thou shalt give account of thyself before the King of Kings, the Holy One, blessed be he." But the soul is reluctant to leave her place. Then the angel fillips the babe on the nose, extinguishes the light at his head, and brings him forth into the world against his will. Immediately the child forgets all his soul has seen and learnt, and he comes into the world crying, for he loses a place of shelter and security and rest. When the time arrives for man to quit this world, the same angel appears and asks him, "Dost thou recognize me?" And man replies, "Yes, but why dost thou come to me today, and thou didst come on no other day?" The angel says, "To take thee away from the world, for the time of thy departure has arrived." Then man falls to weeping, and his voice penetrates to all ends of the world, yet no creature hears his voice except the cock alone. Man remonstrates with the angel, "From 2 worlds thou didst take me, and into this world thou didst bring me. But the angel reminds him, Did I not tell thee that thou wert formed against thy will, and thou wouldst be born against thy will, and against thy will thou wouldst die, and against thy will thou wilt have to give account and reckoning of thyself before the Holy One, blessed be he. 20.